Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gary with POP Yachts International, and I'm here in beautiful Texas, under a beautiful Texas sky, talking to Spencer, who owns this 2011 Yamaha SX210. And I'm going to turn it over to Spencer. Spencer, why don't you tell us a little bit about your nice boat here?
Well, it's a 2011 Yamaha SX210, twin engine, 210 horsepower combined. It's only got 6.3 hours left on it, or that I have so far on it. The trailer, just since we're up here real quick, it does have a nice swing away hitch so that it helps in storage if you're storing it inside something.
Can you demonstrate that, Spencer?
Feet off of it. Pull out the cotter pin, pull out this. That sucker just swings right around.
Wonderful.
Just strictly for storage.
Strictly for storage,
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, so that fits in real nice.
Yep. The support wheel is also collapses up so that it gets it out of the way when you're pulling it.
Okay, now we took a picture of a spare tire rack, brand new in the box. It's never been installed.
Right, and that would fit right here.
Okay.
If you decide to install it,
Okay.
you would have to purchase the spare tire in addition.
Okay.
Galvanized steel trailer. Bimini top collapses, of course. All your cleats. It's got the nice little swimmer's ladder on the back. Lets you board up.
Okay.
With the grab handle. That collapses up right away. You can see the twin jet drives underneath. It's got the nice little remote. This is a JBL sound system. It's got the nice little remote that will that you can control your sound system from out here when you're swimming or sitting on the back. It's got a nice little table that fits in here, and it also, that table moves into the interior, which we have it in position right now.
Okay, now this boat, I didn't mean to interrupt you,
No,
but
go
this boat's got a very, very clean hull. I don't see any abrasions, anything on it. Has this been just freshwater use, or have you had it in salt water?
Just freshwater use, no salt water. Only been in 3 lakes, and yeah, we've just kept up with it real well.
Okay, what lakes has this boat been in?
Medina Lake, LBJ, and Dunlop.
Very good. Okay, let's catch the other side here. Now the tires are all in good shape.
Outlets for your bilge pump. Yeah,
Okay.
Tires in great shape.
All right.
Got the horn.
All right, now I noticed that these cleats in their normal position are recessed,
Yeah.
but then for use they pull out. Can you demonstrate that for me? Okay, very nice.
Stay nice and recessed.
Okay, all right. Well, why don't we take a look at the inside?
Okay. Of course, with the jet boats, you have to clean out. This is the maintenance port for the maintenance people to get into if they need to for service. The clean outs are easily accessible to let all the water flow out, or if you get a God forbid a ski rope jammed into your impeller, hopefully that'll help you get it out. And as we move inside, like I said, we've got the removable table. This easily comes out as well as the pole. Moves around so that you can position it anywhere you want. Captain's chair swivels. Also has a nice little adjustable seat here so that you can bring yourself up a little higher so that you can see better for your skiers and people like that behind you. Cup holders everywhere. 2 here, there, 2 up front. Of course, it's got a nice glove compartment. Got lots of storage underneath all of these cushions. Battery goes in here. I have the battery, I always keep it on trickle charger when the boat's not in use. Lots and lots of storage. There's storage under here, all under here. That clips out so that you have a nice area right here. Lots of storage in here. This passes through all the way to the front underneath, so you can take skis, poles, whatever you want to put in there, and put it under there. Lot of storage.
We're not going to hold you to it, but if you were to estimate the length of the storage there, what would you guess it to be?
Probably, I would say probably about 7 feet.
Okay, so it will adequately store skis and other items of similar lengths, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 wet dry storage floor units. You can use them. They have a drain plug. So what we do sometimes is we'll fill it up with ice, put drinks in it. When it's all said and done, we can take our drinks out and just let the water out.
Now, I asked you earlier if this boat had ever had any onboard fishing, and I think you told me no.
No.
This has just been pleasure, skiing, family enjoyment. Okay, thank you.
No stinky fish in this boat.
All right.
Lots of storage up front here too. This is the pass-through, of course, for as you can see, where the skis would pass through to that bigger compartment right there.
Okay. So you can store skis either from outside here, or you can put them from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great flexibility.
Yep. Also has a center pad that goes right in here so that you can have 3-way people going across.
Right. We took a photo of that, so look at the photos and you'll see that center cushion that he's talking about.
We have the speakers up front, speakers in back. This is the ladder for front boarding. If you want, this will collapse out. And we also have it's also got a place for an anchor, which we have included, as you can see there, and it's got a nice secure spot for the anchor to attach to.
All right.
Stereo system back here on the captain's.
Yeah, why don't you go past me, and I'm going to get a view for the folks that are looking at this video of this top and what a difference it makes on a day like today.
Oh yeah, we love this top.
Okay.
The stereo, we've got moving over to the twin engines, you've got both gear shifts. You can do one or the other. You obviously use them in tandem. The stereo system is a JBL. It has also a port for CDs. It does have the MP3 hookup. It is a little bit of a manual hookup, which I've already taken care of. The wire is hooked up onto the back of the unit for the MP3. You've got your audio jack here that you can stick your iPhone, iPod, whatever you want onto it, and kind of lay that anywhere you want, maybe in a cup holder or something like that, so that it stays out of the way, but it's also accessible.
Okay, now I think you mentioned that that's an inboard XM Sirius radio receiver.
Yes, it is.
So if they have a subscription, they can simply use it and enjoy it here on the boat.
Got the Sirius ready symbol right there on
Okay.
it.
Why don't you talk to me about your instrument cluster here for a minute?
We've got with the twin engines with the Yamaha. You've got 2 RPMs, 2 tachometers, of course your miles per hour, your speedometer, fuel gauge. It's got a huge 50-gallon gas tank that will last you for a couple of days straight with nonstop fun. So
now we talked earlier about the fuel efficiency of these twin Yamaha engines. And so you're saying 2 good days of running on 1 tank of fuel?
yeah, that's with pulling skiers and everything.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it gets very good gas mileage. Got your bilge pump and your blower, interior lights, exterior lights, and a horn.
Okay. All right. Now we pointed out in the pictures earlier that in the storage here, which is on the passenger side, we do have a fire extinguisher installed on the inside. It's really accessible to the cabin area.
Yeah, and that fire extinguisher, if you need to use it for the engines or anything, Yamaha's installed a fire port so that way you can just stick the fire extinguisher nozzle right through the fire port and spray it in there to put out any kind of fire that may happen. Also the engine, both engines I should say, are both easily accessible through this hood. Twin Yamaha engines, 110 horsepower each, 4-cylinder, 4-cycle.
All right. I'm going to get a picture of the hour meter. It should show up for the folks there. You see it says 6.3, and that is the total hours on this rig.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Very nice.
And Yamaha also has the water attachment ports here that you can attach your hose to help flush out the engines, especially if you plan to do any saltwater boat riding.
Okay, so let's point out that's a 3/4 inch hose connection, standard hose connection, and that is on both sides of the rear passenger area.
Right.
So it's easily accessible.
They do include a coupler that will hook onto your hose, and you can hook onto that.
Very good. Okay.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, let's point out one last thing here. We've got a really roomy area here behind the boat for access by skiers or swimmers. If you did want to fish off the back of the boat, it's just ideal. And we did take a picture earlier, a still picture. You can see that pedestal mount is where the table is removed from the passenger area and very easily mounted on the back there, so people can picnic, put their drinks, put whatever they need, store on that table. So that's a very nice feature.
Plus it's cushioned back here so that you can just lounge back here and just take in the sun.
Very nice. Okay, well, this is a 2011 SX210 Yamaha, and I think we did not tell the folks what the length of the boat is.
21 foot.
21 foot. Okay, there you have it. Happy viewing.